Imagine there was a place where all the weirdest ideas in warfare were brought together. It might look something like this. Buried in these boxes would be every bizarre weapon you can think of, and some you would never believe. History's most bizarre weapons and plans. Despite their shocking and sometimes disturbing nature, every story we'll tell is entirely true. Nuclear landmines insulated by chickens. Bionic kittens as bugging devices. Bombs made of bats, cats, dogs, and pigeons. Exploding pancakes you can cook and eat. And an aircraft carrier made of ice. We are about to delve into the strangest recesses of military history. Every weapon you're about to see was actually considered for combat. But our experts are about to reveal the chosen few. The unique weapons that are so weird, they might just work. New Mexico, 1985. Ex-CIA agent Edward Lee Howard is suspected of passing vital secrets to the Soviet Union.
The U.S. were highly suspicious of him, and they actually had him under observation.
Howard is in big trouble. The net is closing in, and he's running out of options.
Howard decides he's got to escape, and he recruits his wife to help him get away.
No CIA agent has successfully defected to the Soviet Union, but that doesn't deter the Howards.
The Howards were very smart. They were experienced spy people. They knew how surveillance worked, and they knew that to deceive someone, they had to set up a picture like a play. They had to set up an act.
Using the art of dummy warfare, Edward Lee Howard plans to give his watchers the slip. This modern experiment will demonstrate how. Jake Fairney is a neuroscientist. He looks as if he's lost, but it's all an act. His colleagues are waiting in the wings.
Even designing the experiment and taking part in it, you just don't think it's actually going to work.
What Jake really wants to know is how much attention people pay to what's going on around them. As his subject looks at the map, Jake's colleague switches with him.
I've got to switch, sorry.
But the subject doesn't notice.
Ball came through, we switched.
Oh, what? That's really embarrassing.
People think that their eyes are like video cameras and take in every fine detail, but actually it's shocking how little people actually take in.
This is the phenomenon of change blindness in action. When we are focused on one area, like a map, we miss other visual cues. The key is to create a blind spot, so the switch happens out of sight. People assume they're still talking to the same person. Hardly anyone questions the details.
Under certain situations, 90% of people don't notice a change at all.
You don't even need a living, breathing person. Our old friend, the dummy, can stand in.
Ooh. Sorry, I just need to get this.
Yeah. Is it? Do you know where we are on here? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Even when you've done the experiment over and over, you just can't believe every time that it works.
Back in New Mexico, change blindness will allow Edward Lee Howard to disappear. While driving with his wife, Howard plans to bail out of the car and be replaced by a dummy.
You could, say, make a turn at a corner, bail out of the car, your buddy could pop the dummy, and the dummy would appear, and the pursuit would continue.
But they have to be quick. Mary is driving. She approaches a corner and makes a quick turn. Howard rolls out of the passenger car door and hides. Mary pulls out the simplest dummy. Just a toilet plunger, a coat hanger, and a jacket, with a styrofoam head and a wig, and attaches it to the roof of the car. As the FBI surveillance team come around the corner seconds later, they don't notice a thing.
The observers didn't figure out what was going on until Howard had literally stepped off a plane in Moscow and announced, essentially, that he had defected.
And Howard achieved this with just a dummy and a coat hanger.